Good morning! I am back in China. I'm currently in Wuhan and I love in the morning there's already so many people. Good morning guys, I am currently in Jakarta's newest terminal at the airport because I am going to fly back to China for a program with the government of Wuhan. So in the coming few weeks I'll be posting my series of Wuhan. I literally woke up at 4:30 this morning. It was so early. I'm still trying to slowly wake up. I'll be flying to Guangzhou and then have 3 hours layover before actually flying to Wuhan. I'll be in Wuhan for 4 nights. Where? Well, definitely, if you know if you're looking for a place where to check in with China as your destination, just try to look for the area that has plenty of people queuing up, because that's the good sign actually. If you're traveling to China with tourist visa, you will be asked for a return flight, approve of it. So I've got my cappuccinos ordered, and actually Terminal 3 in this airport is the newest terminal in comparison to the first terminal and second terminal. In terms of design, it's very different because this terminal has a more contemporary and modern design. A coffee in the morning is always a cure to a sleepless night. To board, and I'm quite impressed honestly with the boarding room and everything inside of the new terminal of this airport. I've never mentioned this. If you are traveling to China for a little bit of short period of time, I would really suggest you taking the luggage instead of backpack, due to the fact that the road is pretty much developed and everything is so much easier to travel with the luggage. I am boarding now, so see you again later. Soon enough.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true love, true to love.
I've just passed through the immigration and then custom declaration check. If you happen to travel to China and then if you have a domestic transfer, you have to claim your bag first and then proceed to the domestic custom clearance. So I've been walking all the way, which is good, but all the way to the domestic boarding hall, something like that. And I love Guangzhou's airport. It's huge and spacey, accommodates so many people, and especially there are so many travelers coming to China through Guangzhou, and especially domestic area there are so many flights. It's just a common thing about China that I like, that the airport is huge. Of course it accommodates the number of people, but I've got my coffee, which is great because it helps me out with editing and everything. I am waiting for my flight to Wuhan, and if you want to see the first impression about China, I would really say avoid Beijing, because honestly Guangzhou and Shanghai, I feel like they have much better international feel to it, so you're not too shocked about that. Getting ready to board for Wuhan. A lot of hassle just because, but I'm just happy that I can be really with myself for the next 5 days before coming back to Jakarta. Finally arrived in Wuhan, but it was so weird. We arrived and used the boarding gate. This is what I'm saying about airport in China, because most of the time the size is huge and massive to accommodate the number of people that are traveling within the country, outside of the country, and especially if you're traveling to kind of cities that is located in the center of China or southern part of China.
Will you bet if you get the chance? I know I surely would. When you're away, there's a hole in my heart. Feels like a deja vu. So come back soon.
由南通飞来本站的
我打电话没打通。
What's your name?
You're my sweetheart. When you're around, I feel the sparks takes me higher, sweetheart. Let me be close to you forever, ever, darling. You're my sweetheart.
After what, 15 hours of total journey, finally we have arrived to the hotel. They have managed to actually accommodate everything, so it's quite good. Tiring trip, and would like to say good night right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been great to be back in China, but I hope to see you again in my next video. Don't forget to check out my other social media, my Instagram, Patreon account if you would like to support my work. But yeah, see you again in my Wuhan series. Bye!